Alright guys, let's learn how to link CSS to our HTML file to add styling to what we are building. So there are three ways of adding or linking CSS to HTML. So one is inline styling. Inline styling is where you inject the styles directly on the HTML element that you want to style. A good example is H1 here. Suppose you want to style H1. Currently we have hello, welcome to Sego Codes, which is just the way it is, just rendered there, there's no styling. But if you want to add styling to it, we can use one internal styling. So let's do internal styling. Like I mentioned, internal styling allows you to just inject the styles directly inside the HTML element. And that is done in the opening tag. So just come here and type style. Then inside the quotation marks, you need to provide the property and the values, or in terms of key value pairs, separated using a semicolon. So a good example, if I want to add color, so let me give it a color of blue, maybe blue. That is what you do there. If I want to add font weight, then 900, that is how you do that. So after which, you need to notice that you need to use a semicolon to separate the styles. Same I can do to the p tag here. I come here and just style, and I can do the color to red, followed by semicolon. Then maybe text transform. I can want to capitalize it. Yeah, that is what we have there. So this is the first way of linking or styling your HTML. Number two, we have what we call internal styles. So internal styles is where you have just have the title in the head, you add what we call the styles, and then inside there you are going to write your styles. So what I will do, I will just delete the internal styles here so that you can see how that can work with the internal styling. So let me come here and remove all the styles there. Also remove all the styles for the p tag here. If I save that, you see we're back to our default markup that we had before. So I want to style the H1 still. So to target the H1, I'll just do H1, then space followed by opening curly braces, like that. Then I can give it the color blue. Then what else can we give it? Font size 3M. Yep. So also want to style the p tag. The same thing follows. Just target the element either using the tag name, or can use class names or IDs if you have. Yeah, and so this is the second way of adding styles to your HTML. Lastly, we have the third style, which is having an external styling. That is an external CSS file that will be linked to your HTML. So still the same, I want to delete everything that we have here, or I can just cut it because I can reuse it somewhere. And then we go back to our we go back to our normal markup here. So I will come to my folder structure here, and inside here I want to add index.css. So here is where now I need to define all the styles that I have for my website. So I will do just Ctrl V to paste, and then what I need to do is only remove the style tags, like here, and then we have that there. After doing this, now I need to go back to my index.html and link it here so that it can actually refer to the styles that we have in index.css. How do we do that? I come to the header tag here, and just below here you can add a link, then call it link, and then style sheet, then the href is style.css, but it is not style.css. Remember, the name we have here is index.css. So what I'll do here, change style to index.css, and then if you check back in our browser, it actually reads all the styles from our external file, which is index.css. So that is the three ways in which you can link CSS to your HTML to add some styling. One was inline. So we talked about inline, that allows you to inject the styles directly inside the HTML tags or elements. Then we talked about the internal styling, that allows you to have the style tags just in the header tag here, and then target all the elements that you want to style. And lastly, we talked about the external styling, that allows you to have a separate file which you will then link it to your index.html file to allow for styling. So that was it for this video. See you in the next video. Osego Codes signing out.